Batting that is looking way too square. He got beaten off the wicket the ball before with one that just...
Leg spin has always been cricket's most dangerous art form. It's not safe, it's not predictable, and it's never easy to control. One perfect delivery can change a match, and one bad ball can disappear into the crowd. Australia once dominated world cricket with a leg spinner so influential that he reshaped the role entirely, of Shane Warne. After that era, the expectation didn't disappear, it became heavier. Every new wrist spinner was compared, judged early, replaced quickly.
It does it straight away. There's the wicket, the leggy comes on.
For years, Australia searched for a reliable modern leg spinner, especially in white ball cricket, where pressure comes faster and mistakes cost more. Then came a bowler who didn't try to be a legend, he tried to be effective. And that difference changed everything. This is the rise of Adam Zampa and how he built greatness in a completely modern way. Zampa's story doesn't start with a magical spin. It starts with pace bowling. Like many young Australian cricketers, he began with seam, running in, hitting the pitch, trying to generate movement. That's the traditional path. Spin usually comes later, if it comes at all.
Ball down the ground.
Advances out. Stark takes the catch. Zampa gets his second.
But pace bowling has limits. Spin opens different doors: deception, drift, angle, and flight. A coaching shift encouraged him to try leg spin. Not off spin, not the safer option, but wrist spin, the most difficult variation to master. Switching styles at a young age sounds simple. It isn't. It means relearning. Wrist position, release timing, run-up rhythm, control patterns, confidence under attack. Most players who try leg spin struggle early and quit. He stayed. There is no gentle entry into leg spin bowling. Young leg spinners are attacked immediately. Batters step out, they sweep, they loft, they test nerves more than skill. Early in his development, overs were expensive. Lengths missed, variations misfired, control came and went. But something important separated him from many others. He didn't retreat into defensive bowling. Instead of flattening his trajectory and bowling safe, he kept practicing attacking spin, giving the ball air, trying to turn it hard, learning drift, working on the wrong un, studying batter reaction. That phase builds resilience because leg spin is not mastered through success, it's mastered through correction. Domestic cricket is where potential either converts or disappears. Selectors don't pick experiments, they pick impact. His early domestic performances were mixed, but there was a pattern hidden inside the inconsistency. He took wickets even when runs leaked. That matters more than people think. A spinner who takes wickets under pressure is more valuable than one who simply survives overs. Breaking partnerships changes matches. Containment alone rarely does. Coaches began to notice that pattern. He was a wicket threat, not just a spin option. That kept opportunities alive. The real proving ground came in Australia's T20 system, especially the Big Bash League. T20 cricket is brutal for spinners. There's no time to settle. Batters attack from ball one. Margins are tiny. Playing for the Melbourne Stars, Zampa faced constant aggression. Instead of bowling defensively, he made a bold tactical choice: attack the stumps and invite the big shot. His approach? Straighter lines to force risk, faster pace through air, trap fields for mistimed lofts, variations used late, not early. He wasn't trying to avoid damage, he was trying to create dismissals. That mindset translates perfectly to modern white ball cricket. International selection raises the difficulty level instantly. Batters are smarter, game plans are clearer, weaknesses are targeted. His early matches for the Australia national cricket team showed both promise and learning curves. Some spells were sharp and decisive, others were punished, but growth was visible. He began adjusting within spells, changing release speed, using the crease angle, hiding the wrong end longer, reading batter movement earlier. International success isn't about having every ball perfect, it's about adapting faster than the batter. He improved match by match. Modern limited overs cricket is often decided between overs 7 and 35, the middle phase. This is where momentum either stabilizes or collapses. Zampa developed into a middle over strike bowler, not a holding option, but a disruption tool. His spells often came when partnerships been holding, when batters were set, when run rate mattered. His job wasn't just to slow scoring, it was to break rhythm. That role requires courage. You attack set batters, you accept boundary risk, you trust your variation. That's a specialist responsibility. Tournament cricket exposes temperament more than skill. In ICC events like the ICC Cricket World Cup and the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, every over carries knockout pressure. His tournament bowling showed composure, minimal emotional reaction, consistent pace control, variation used with purpose, fields trusted, not feared. Pressure didn't rush him, it sharpened him. That's a sign of mental maturity in a spinner. Spin bowling success is heavily tied to captain confidence. When captains trust a spinner, they attack with him. They keep slips, they set traps, they delay defensive fields. Under leaders like Aaron Finch and Pat Cummins, he was often used as a wicket option, not a damage control option. That changes how a bowler operates mentally. Trust creates attacking intent. Attacking intent creates chances. His bowling didn't stay static, it evolved with the modern game. Early style focused on bigger spin and more flight. Later style emphasized faster trajectory, straighter attack lines, reduced visual cues, tighter release window, late deviation. Modern batters read cues clearly, so modern spin must look identical until the last moment. He adjusted technique to match the era, not tradition. Franchise cricket, especially the Indian Premier League, accelerated his tactical awareness. Different pitches, different batters, different matchups every week. Franchise environments force rapid learning, batter pattern study, matchup bowling plans, field experimentations, pace variation timing. It's like a live laboratory for spin tactics. That experience fed directly into international performance. Not every bowler fits every format. He was often labeled a white ball specialist, and some treated that as a limitation. Modern cricket treats it as value. Format specialization now defines careers: death bowlers, power play hitters, middle over spinners. Instead of chasing every format, he mastered his role. That's not a compromise, that's clarity. Greatness today isn't only measured in 5-day dominance. It's measured in tournament wickets, pressure spells, tactical impact, match-turning moments. He didn't replace the past legend model, he built a modern one, a leg spinner designed for white ball warfare. Off the field, Adam Zampa's story is just as revealing as on it. The journey of a leg spinner is not only about wickets, it's about constant practice, mental resilience, and living with the pressure of expectation. Early mornings in the nets, refining wrist action, endless hours watching footage of elite batters, building bowling plans for unknown opponents, learning to read pitch conditions in every stadium. These hours of preparation often go unseen, but they form the foundation of matchday confidence. His teammates often note his calm demeanor, even when matches are slipping away. That quiet composure is cultivated over years, a critical trait for any spinner tasked with breaking partnerships under pressure. Every career has moments that define it, and for Zampa, several stand out. Breaking a crucial partnership in a World Cup knockout game, swinging momentum entirely in Australia's favor. Deceiving top-order batters in T20 leagues overseas, proving adaptation to different pitches and batting styles. Delivering under pressure when the team needed a breakthrough, often with fielders set aggressively. Each spell is a masterclass in tactical bowling, where pace, flight, deception, and placement converge. This is more than skill, it's about intelligence, courage, and timing. Zampa's mindset is one of the most overlooked aspects of his greatness. Leg spin is high risk, high pressure. The slightest lapse can lead to boundaries. His mental edge comes from embracing attack over safety, expecting the batter to hit and planning around it, trusting variations even when facing elite hitters, using data and observation to anticipate shots. This mindset allows him to consistently deliver in the middle overs, creating a psychological advantage before the first ball even lands. Modern limited overs batters are powerful, aggressive, and innovative. That puts extra pressure on traditional spin. Zampa has adopted by varying flight subtly to disrupt timing, using the crease creatively to change angles, hiding the release point of the wrong one, adjusting plans mid-over based on batter reactions. He's a modern leg spinner for a modern game, blending craft, data, and intuition. Beyond Australia, Zampa has influenced how leg spin is perceived globally. Teammates and opponents study his variations. Coaches highlight his tactical use in white ball cricket. Young spinners see him as a blueprint for success without copying past legends. This influence extends to T20 leagues worldwide, where his approach to middle overs pressure has become a model for other spinners. Every elite athlete faces scrutiny. Zampa's no exception. Labeled as a white ball specialist, questioned for test selection potential, critiqued for occasional expensive spells. Rather than resist, he used criticism as fuel. Each setback informed adjustments, technique tweaks, field placements, and batter strategies. The result? A bowler who is not only skilled but adaptive, confident, and self-aware, crucial traits for long-term career longevity. Even as the cricketing world watches, Zampa's drive comes from personal goals, family support and early coaches who guided him, personal discipline routines, diet, fitness, and practice, learning from each match and tournament to improve the next. He's a reminder that professional success comes not only from raw talent, but from commitment, consistency, and self-improvement. What does Adam Zampa leave behind? His legacy is not just statistics, reinventing the leg spinner role for modern white ball cricket, proving that adaptability can be more valuable than traditional style, mentoring and inspiring a new generation of wrist spinners. He bridges the past, the age of Warne, with the present, crafting a 21st century version of Australian leg spin excellence. In modern cricket, no two batters are alike. Every stadium, pitch, and match situation demands adjustments. Zampa learned to adapt instantly, adjusting flight and speed depending on batter stance, shifting lines mid-over to exploit weaknesses, using subtle variations that even seasoned batters struggle to read. This ability to adapt isn't just physical, it's mental. It's the difference between a good leg spinner and a match winner. His tactical approach shows that leg spin is as much chess as it is skill, and in white ball cricket, strategy often beats raw talent. Even the best players face criticism. Zampa's career has not been immune. Early heavy defeats in international games, doubts over test potential, questions about his role as a specialist. But instead of letting doubt define him, Zampa used it to fuel growth, studying batters more closely, tweaking release points and angles, practicing under extreme pressure. These challenges shaped his resilience, proving that mental toughness can be as decisive as technical skill. Adam Zampa's journey isn't just about wickets, it's about influence. Young spinners across Australia and worldwide now look to him as a model for modern leg spin, how to thrive under pressure, how to adapt tactics to different formats, how to embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. By showing that success doesn't require imitation, Zampa is leaving a blueprint for future generations. His legacy may not only be measured in runs saved or wickets taken, but in the young bowlers he inspires to take risks, innovate, and redefine the game. Adam Zampa's story is more than wickets. It's about innovation in high-pressure environments, mental toughness under relentless scrutiny, strategic mastery of the game's most unpredictable art. In modern cricket, greatness isn't just about legacy or records, it's about impact, timing, and intelligence. Zampa exemplifies that, and in doing so, he has redefined what it means to be the next great Australian leg spin. In Australia, leg spin has always been the most dangerous art in cricket and the hardest skill to master. For years, fans waited for someone who could carry the legacy after Shane Warne. Many tried, most failed. Then came Adam Zampa, a bowler who didn't just spin the ball, he rewrote the rules for modern white ball cricket. Calm under pressure, fearless against the best batters, and armed with deadly variations, Zampa turned middle overs into game-changing moments. In this story, we uncover how a once unknown seam bowler became Australia's most trusted leg spin, redefining what it means to be the next great in the most unforgiving format of the game.